Shit. Hi. Hi. No, come on in. Come on in. It's good to see you. Yeah. Hope you found the place okay. I know it's a little bit of a maze to get around here. Well, I'm sorry. In the future, I'll do my best to make a more easy to find apartment for whenever I take the daring opportunity to rescue a cute girl. Look, I can't help it. I'm sorry, but if we're going to be doing this, you gotta know I'm an aggressive flirt. Well, I don't want it to get too overbearing. After all, every single little motion, nudge, wink, hint, double entendre, joke, tease, whatever it be, seems to make you redder than a tomato. Oh, look at that. Red again. Gods, girlie, you are cute. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I told you it's natural for me. Anyways, come on in. Make yourself at home. I was just in the kitchen finishing up. I did promise you I was going to cook after all. Yeah, well, it's a surprise. Hmm. But in the meantime, can I get you anything to drink? I've got water, soda, beer. I think I've. No, I use that all. Oh, got a couple more bottles of cider too. Got a preference? Ooh, good choice. No, I got it. You're funny, but yeah, no, I'm a cider drinker. What is there a problem with that? Well, I'll have you know that I have quite literally no shame in the fact that I prefer my drinks to be a little bit sweet and a little bit tart. Much better than a beer, honestly. I mostly only leave it around for my roomie. No, they're out of town for the week. You're good. You don't have to worry about them, plus, they have their own room. So, even if it was the case, it's not much of a worry. Ah, fuck. No, that hits the spot. Perfect. But how have you been? It's been, what, a week since, 2 weeks since I last saw you? I hope you've been staying out of trouble. Yeah, more like getting into it, huh? Well, okay, in that case, I hope you're being gay and doing lots of crime. That's how it goes, right? Be gay, do crime, fuck bitches, get money. Yeah, you get it. No, but seriously, what have you been up to? You back at work? Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna pry into that. Nobody likes talking about work, really. Well, okay, well, apparently you like talking about work. Well, about my work, at least. Yeah. So, how did I get into firefighting? Well, I think I already told you before. I, when I was younger, my dad was a smoker. And at one point in time, he decided it would be a great idea to put out a cigarette on a wool rug, like an idiot. And in the process, kicked up a fire, and our house didn't burn down exactly, but it was some pretty heavy damage. I was 14, I think, at the time. 14 or 15, I can't quite remember exactly. But, anyways, that whole thing happened, and one thing led to another, and it kind of inspired me to make sure that I could prevent that kind of thing from happening. Truth be told, I was less bitter about the fact that a fire even happened and more the fact that it spread into my bedroom and mostly coalesced in the bedroom. I lost a lot of good stuff there. A lot of good memories. Diaries, just memoirs, memorabilia, all that kind of stuff. It it stung a lot, and no one would make sure no other girls had to go through that. Girls or guys, really, but every time I think about it, I'm always thinking about the girls. Comes with the trait of being a raging lesbian. Yeah, you get it. So, okay, if you're prying into what I do for work, then I think it's only fair that I do the same to you. What do you do for work? No, just leave it to me to always attract a nerd. What else would you call a network engineer? It's a pretty nerdy skill set. Fitting for you, though. Cute. Bookwormish type. Probably quiet, don't get out much. Network engineer. A little socially anxious and really into video games, am I right? Mm-hmm. Is it Star Wars or Star Trek with you? Oh, that look of pure indignation. So cute. Personally, I'm a big Star Wars fan. Trek was always a little dry for my little ADHD riddled brain. You know? Exactly. Plus, I was, young when I got introduced to it. I saw laser swords and funny little laser guns and guys in white armor and space magic. It was a natural fit, you know? Oh, the guys at the station do not let me hear the end of it. The lesbian firefighter that loves Star Wars. Yeah, no, it. Stereotypes exist for a reason, babe. But okay, what about you? Do you like cooking? Not really? What are you, more of a takeout kind of girl? Oh, okay then. Go to takeout order. Hit me with it. Ooh. Okay, okay. No, no shame. Not usually my cup of tea, or at least my go to, but like, it's still good. Is there a place nearby you that has that? Oh, there is. Oh, I gotta try that then. Oh, so fun fact actually, I am in the process of finishing up making my personal favorite takeout meal. Actually, I'm gonna do a tiny bit of stir frying here in just a second, and then we'll be done. You ever have Mongolian beef? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I probably should have asked beforehand. You're not a vegetarian, are you? Okay, good. That would have been really awkward. But I will tell you, there's nothing better than listening to a hot pan sizzle like that. Veggies, aromatics, all of this. Oh, so good. I already got the sauce all mixed up, so let me just toss that in here. Oh, all the best sounds. Give it a good mix. And there we have it. Let me grab your plate. Nice bit of rice. Throw on the beef and sprinkle on a little bit of green onions on top. And voila. A certifiable, perfect at home takeout meal. Mongolian beef over white rice. Enjoy. Now, let me go ahead and make my own plate. No, go ahead and make yourself comfortable on the table there. I'll be there in a second. Ah, much better. Okay. So this brings me to a fun question I've got for you. Because you mentioned how I got into firefighting, and I told you about the stuff that I lost when I was younger. What would you say would be your favorite possession that has a lot of personal meaning to you, but no monetary value whatsoever? I know, it is a tough one. I'll tell you mine afterwards, though. You go first, though, since I asked. Them's the rules, babe. Okay. No. No, it's cute. Fitting for you, too. Very fitting. But for me, um, let's see. There was a time, there was a bat, a baseball bat, little tiny one. One of those little memorabilia ones that you get. It was made out of shitty wood, like barely handled. But I got it when I was with my grandpa. We went to go visit the Field of Dreams, if you ever saw that movie. Yeah, it's an old classic. He was a big fan of it. I was kind of always whatever, but it was such a good road trip, and I've just always remembered it from that. Really, really nice sentimental value with that bat. It was one of the things that I had lost in that fire, and well, at one point in time, I ordered a copy of it, basically as sentimental value again, to both well, to remember him and to remember that trip. Though I took the time to actually fire burn some of the wood, so it gave it a more like I managed to recover it from the fire, you know? Yeah. I think that's one of my favorites. Okay. Your turn. Yeah, your turn. You get to ask me a question now. It's only fair, right? Or are you too much of a bottom to actually ask anything? Oh, that look of challenge and oh, it's so cute every time. I swear. Oh, oh, that's a two-parter. No, 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 it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so the first one was I want to make sure I got this right. What's something that's like shown in those like fire TV shows that you see all the time that is like super unrealistic? You're gonna hate this answer. All of it. Oh my gods. I think I watched like 4 episodes of Chicago Fire and like one of those other ones. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's like those oh, I'm trying to think of it. Do you ever watch any of those like fantasy shows where they have like big battles going on in this open field and the two armies just charge at each other? Yeah, that's not how you do that. Like at all. It's so inaccurate. It's so I mean, from our perspective, it's silly. I get it's good TV drama, but like it's so extra and dumb. So my honest answer, pretty much all of it. I hate to be that one. But what is one of my most interesting scars? I like that. And I promise you, it is not at all like what you're thinking. So I've got this one here. If you look at my close to my shoulder, right arm, yeah, pretty noticeable, right? Mhm. So that one was when I was 17, and my family and I, we went down to, oh, where did we go? Aruba. We went down to Aruba, down in South America, and I was doing some scuba diving. It was my first time ever doing it. Really cool. Would love to do it again at some point. That's neither here nor there. Either way, the day before, I ended up like cutting my arm when I was out swimming on the beach because I ended up scraping against a snapping crab. I think they're called snapping crabs. A crab. They ended up snipping me on the shoulder when I dove down at one point. So it was a cut that was there. It was mostly healed, but during some of the stress of the scuba dive and the dense and like the pressure that you had down there, it pushed out and got a little bit of blood. And you know the stories about sharks being attracted to the scent of blood when they're hungry, and a little tiger shark came out to try to get a bite out of me. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was really scary. I just bopped it in the nose though, and it swam right off. Thankfully, it was a smaller one, and it was enough of an incident to call the rest of the dive off, and we had to surface. Kind of sucked, but yeah, I had a tiger shark take a chunk out of my shoulder. I did need stitches, yeah. Ugh, God, I was not happy that day. Cool story though, right? But now I get to ask you something. And answer me honestly. Did you come here hoping that it would be more than just dinner? I knew it. Okay then. Hi there. Thank you so much for listening to episode 3 of Burning Love. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast recording it. If you have any thoughts to share, please let me know down below. I love hearing from every single one of you. If you'd like to see more content, you can check out my channel, or there is a link to my Patreon down below in the description for more adult themed content if that's up your alley. Either way, I hope you all have a lovely evening, morning, or afternoon.